Hey guys, how's it going? And let me put the camera down. Try this angle. I haven't tried it before, but let's try it out. So I'm gonna be reviewing this knife. This is the brand new 2013 BENCHMADE 300sn flipper. It's the first flipper BENCHMADE has done, and that's what's so special about this knife, is that it is the first production knife by BENCHMADE to have a flipper. And yesterday I went to my local shop and with a friend, and I happened to notice this was the very last knife they had. I know it's not available online. I haven't found one yet. I know it's pack ordered on BenchMade.com, Blade HQ, or Knife HQ is out of it. No, it is Blade HQ. They're out of stock. I don't think it's on Amazon. So I had to pick it up. I put up this video already. I already did a review on it, but it came out sideways, so I'm gonna upload it again. And someone said, "Oh, it's on Bud K for like $20. You got ripped off." I know I paid $150 for it. Maybe it's worth a little bit less, or I could have gotten it. It's worth $150 for sure. But I could have probably gotten it for a little bit of a better price, but I had to get it. I bought it at a local knife shop, so it's going to be a little bit more expensive. But it was definitely worth it. This is my second favorite knife now, I think, folding knife that I own. And I love it. Yeah, so I actually had to get this knife. I borrowed some money from my dad to get it, because I just had to get it. As you can see, it's first production, 907 out of 1,000. So I got one of the first ones. It's pretty cool. Yeah, and this thing's very nice overall. I'm not sure who the knife designer for this is, but I'll look it up. And I'm going to do another review later on in the future with kind of an updated review. So let's get right into the specs. I have them written down. Blade is 3.15 inches overall. Thickness is 0.130. It's about an eighth of an inch. The handle is just over half an inch wide or thick. Overall, it's 7.36, and closed, or the handle length, is 4.4¼ inches. Blade is a very, very beautiful stone-washed 154 cm with the drop point, kind of a hinder type feel to it. Very, very cool. There's actually a little bump here for this kind of a swedge sort of thing. It looks really cool. It just looks like a hinder a little bit because of the flipper design here, but it's very, very cool. Yeah, it doesn't say who the designer is, but I have to look it up. Oh yeah, actually it says Ball Custom Knives. I'll look that up. Looks really, really cool, guys. And the handles on here are brown and coyote brown and tan G10. Looks more like the sand and coyote brown. It's kind of cool. It's different from their usual black, but I guess they wanted to make this knife stand out from all the... Actually, there's very few new knives that they've announced right now, but it comes with a little textured pattern. It's Peel Ply G10 with this sort of a techno pattern sort of thing. It's pretty cool. Actually, I just noticed it kind of makes an M right here, so I might leave that if I pimp it. It looks pretty cool, so I might leave that M there. I think it looks cool. But yeah, other than that, the handle is not very comfortable. It's got these finger trills, 3 finger trills, which I'm not very attracted to on any knife. On this knife, they're okay. They're pretty comfortable, but they're actually oversized even for my hand. As you can see, I got a lot of room in here. So when I do pimp it, I'm going to remove this one and just make this finger leave that one, and try and blend this one and blend that one in, so I can fit all 3 fingers on this little curvature. And next finger here. It's not very well contoured all around. It seems that it's very blocked off, and it doesn't give you a very comfortable grip. You do feel all the edges, and the pocket clip is a bit of a hot spot, but not. It's not a big deal. It's mostly if you can get a little bit of a better grip, this pocket clip would fit into your hand a lot nicer. Kind of like on my Sage 1, the pocket clip goes right into this little crease in my hand, and it just disappears. Super comfortable. It's actually like a palm swell. It's very, very comfortable. So that's what I don't like about the handle. Everything else I love about the handle. I love the pocket clip. It's a deep carry pocket clip. It's the only other deep carry pocket clip I have on the knife. The only other one is my Kershaw. What's it called? Cryo. It's a very similar deep carry pocket clip, but I love it. Very nice deep carry. I love this design. I also like the classic BENCHMADE. Actually, this is not BENCHMADE. I've learned it's actually the Spyderco made this pocket clip on their Workman. But I saw that Cuttery Lover video. I thought that was pretty cool. It's probably one of the coolest things he's shown in a long time. Other than that, there's a lot of controversy about the flipper working well or not, because it's got this whole spring resistance with the axis lock. But actually, this thing is so smooth. You pull it, I kind of just tap on it or push it a little bit, and it flips right out. Super smooth. You see that? Very slowly, very subtle. It doesn't make your finger sore or anything. It's very comfortable. If you do try and pull it down, it works, but actually it works fine. But you gotta put speed into it. If you do it like that, if you just push it, it comes out super smooth. And you gotta get used to it, flipping it, open and closed. Really used to this BENCHMADE. Right? This one's really very smooth. I just need to get used to it. But it's very, very smooth, very, very sharp. I'll give you a little edge comparison here. These are all very sharp knives. Alright, this one's really sharp, huh? The tip could use some work, but it comes factory very, very sharp. It's a little bit of a toothier cut, but you know, it's very sharp. It's very similar to the Spyderco. Actually, the Spyderco is a little bit smoother, not as toothy. Because these all they don't have factory edges anymore. Not even this one. This one I just haven't used in a while, so it's really sharp. And this is that cruddy paper that I keep using, that keeps dripping, but it's fine. Yeah, so other than that, there's really no issues. The flipper does have a little bit of jimping up here. It's about 4. Doesn't really help because I kind of push, so that's unnecessary. And another thing is it has this jimping up here, 3 jimps, but they really don't give you a whole lot of traction. Where you really want the traction is like this area right here. So I might, when I customize, I'm going to add some jimping. It doesn't have much of a thumb ramp. I wish it did have more of a thumb ramp. I wish it went up a little bit more and it kind of waved down here. It'd be nicer to have a more pronounced thumb ramp. I love the Spyderco Sage 1 thumb ramp. It's perfect. Even this one has a bit of a pretty good thumb ramp. I never really liked it, but it comes in handy. It's very subtle. the Kershaw doesn't have a thumb ramp, really. It's very light. You can't really see it, but the jimping is amazing, and you get such good grip on this, whereas on this Benchmade you do not. That's pretty cool. Now I have one. Actually, no, I don't have one. I have two Benchmades, but these are all my favorite EDC knives that I'm never going to get rid of. And which one does not belong right now? This one. It does not have a pimp job, and I need to have a pimp job. But all of these are within the same size range that I use for my EDC. The Kershaw Cryo is a bit smaller, but it doesn't really change anything. It's still very comparable. And this one also fits in there nicely. You see that? They're all very... the spinnacle looks black. It's pretty cool. Oh yeah, but they're all pretty much the same blade size. This one's a bit thicker, and the grind is a lot thicker than on all of these. This one's a hollow ground blade. This one's a full line, it's a bit thinner blade stock too, and it's a full flat grind, so it's a little bit nicer and a little bit leaner. The Kershaw Cryo seems to be a bit of a hollow ground too, and the stock is a bit thinner. So I'm going to go ahead and test how these bite into wood. First of all, let's try the Kershaw Cryo. Here, let me get a good grip. Okay, Kershaw Cryo doesn't do a great job. Let's try Sage 1. Actually, wow, it's this piece of wood. Here, let me get a better piece of wood. I don't know what's up, but that one's really hard. This one should work fine. I gotta hurry up and finish this video because it's getting over 12. So it bites him pretty well. Sage 1 bites him pretty well compared to this one. I actually did a really good job. Let's try it. It bites him very well. Actually, it's very much like the Sage 1. It seems like the Sage 1 cuts in a little bit deeper because it has a bit of a leaner grind, but it doesn't really seem to affect it. It just makes it a really heavy-duty knife, and I love it. So, next time you see it, it's going to be pimped. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed, and I'll catch you guys later, alright? Take care.